Is fear your enemy, your master, or your friend? Hi, my name is Linda Drake, and I have done a number of self-help things over the years, programs, and many of them talk about fear being your enemy. They talk about how you shouldn't fear anything. They say it's false evidence appearing real. But sometimes in life, there are things to fear. So how do we handle fear in a way that helps us move forward instead of a way that keeps us stuck? When we keep friend as an enemy and we don't admit that anything scares us, it's not living very authentically. We have all been afraid of something. My mother had a stroke about a month ago, and I had fear. I had fear that she would not be the same person she had been before. I had to allow myself to feel that fear, that grief, and to let it go. We'll talk in a minute about what to do with that. Fear is also a terrible master. With all the things going on in the world right now, there are people who are fearing everything. They're fearing other people. They're fearing leaving their house. They're fearing all of these terrible things that might happen. That's not a very healthy way to live either, although it's understandable right now. I have chosen, with the help of a life coach, to look at fear in a new way. To look at fear as my new little friend. So instead of an enemy that I keep out of things, or a master that controls everything, I look at it like my little friend. I hold hands with my little friend fear, and we walk through life. Fear helps me discern what is real and what isn't real. What I need to do to keep myself safe, and what I can allow myself to do to grow and become. So with my mom's stroke, I could have focused on the fact that everything was going to change. I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to live in her own house, if she was going to need help, if I was going to be able to find the help, if all of these things that you can fear when fear is your master. None of the realities that you look at when you think of fear as your enemy. But when I chose fear as a friend, I could say, yes, things are different. Things are going to change. But everything has the opportunity for us to grow. And having a stroke gives other people the opportunity to care for you and love you in a way that few other things do. You get to see that you are loved and valued. And boy, my mother has been. With all that's going on right now, we can say, I'm not going to leave my house because I'm so afraid of everything. I'm not going to touch anyone again because I'm so afraid of everything. Or we can say, wait, I can use precautions. I can stay 6 feet away most of the time and wear a mask and stay safe. One of the things that I encourage people to do is to bless the challenge and focus on the solution. We all have challenges in our lives, but those are opportunities for growth, opportunities for love. And remember that I always get this wrong, but remember that energy flows where attention goes. So if you focus on everything's being horrible, everyone's sick, all of this, that's what we're going to get more of. If we focus on, this has been an opportunity for people to reflect on themselves and what they really want. I know it has been for me, these times of quarantine and what's going on. It has been a time for me to really reflect on who I am and what I want. Mom's stroke has allowed me to reflect on what is my role as a daughter, a good daughter, loving daughter. How can I let my mom know how important she is, and what can I do to serve her? It's been a great opportunity to do that. And then there's the question of race. We can choose to be fearful of people that have a different colored skin, or we can choose to see the truth and to let fear hold our hand and say, all of us scientifically are way more similar than we are different. And that all skin color is really on this continuum of lighter skinned and darker skinned. There is no one that is white. Nobody is white, like a piece of paper white. Nobody is white. And nobody is black. Nobody is red or yellow. We are all just on this continuum of pigment. So if we can see each other for who we really are, let fear hold our hand and not be the master, and say, I know each person has value. Even police officers, another group that we have feared. I teach a lot about sending blessings, and this is the blessing that I send to police officers anytime I see them. I send them blessings that they live in integrity and compassion. Blessings of deep appreciation that they are in their right job. Blessings of deep appreciation that they are safe in their job and for how they keep our communities safe. Now, if that's the way we all focused, or even most of us, focused on how we see the police, I think a lot of things would change. Number one thing I have found when I send blessings at work, that people are in their right job. When people aren't in their right job, they're not in it. When you keep sending them that blessing, something happens and they get a different job or they quit or whatever. Because police officers who act in the way we've seen some police officers acting are obviously not in their right job. They don't live in integrity and passion. But most do. So we got to focus. If we focus on what we want, that's where the energy will go. That's where we create the world that we want. So I encourage you as you go through this challenging time to look at the challenges that we're going through. Bless the challenge. Focus on the solution, because we can have amazing change right now. We are all open to this beautiful change, and we can make the world what we want it to be. So bless the challenge, focus on the solution. Know that what is happening is in your highest good. Even things like a stroke for my mother, some way that is in her highest good because of the love she's allowing in. And take fear as your friend to help you figure out what is the best thing I can do in this moment. What is the safest thing I can do? What makes the most sense? But don't keep fear as your enemy and not see anything, or as your master and have it rule your life. Thank you for watching. Go forward with blessings, knowing that what's happening is in our highest good, and keep that little friend fear. Thank you.